There. Don't know. Really weird. Close that. Close that. Yeah, leave. I don't really care. Very frustrating. Technology, I'm telling you. Well, I don't know. I'm live. Really weird. All right, I made it. Oh, that's okay. Glad you popped in to say hello and to be acknowledged. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? I don't know. Is that even worth the money? It's over on this side. It's on the back of my head. I need a haircut desperately. I think the problem is hardware, or actually software. Close that. Minimize that. I got nothing today. I just decided to pop on because I was bored. Let's see. Let's see what. Oh, see, that's what happens when you drop your phone. But I dare not switch technology. Ah, you did it again. See, because this thing that I have does not quite fit unless I go back. But I can adjust it down. Wow, it's Tuesday. Yeah, well, you know, it's the you're behind. Driftwood. Oh, it's so cold. So cold. Wow, this sounds out of tune. Reset. All right, enough piano playing. Watch. I don't. No. Receive the useful information about. No. I don't watch that. Can you play the Avengers theme? No, but I'm sure if I got the sheet music, I could learn it. I'm learning Tales from the Loop, though. I think I played it. There you go. Small demo. Oh, but I do know this. You could probably name this Tom. Or maybe you know this movie. Two points if you know that name of that movie. Oh, 80%. All right. There's not much going on. I have no news. I did geek out. Rachel O'Leary. I emailed her yesterday. Told her they found 2 new species of Rhinogobius in the Philippines. She was like, "Oh my God, thank you!" And so she, who knows? She'll probably be doing a little video, so I keep an eye out for that. And if she does do a video, it's because of me, even though she doesn't mention me. And I had emailed her under my real name. Today's Thursday. No, today's Wednesday. Today's supposed to be Wacky Wednesday, but technology just kind of screwed me over. So I apologize. I'll have to clean that up once this is done and clean it up tomorrow or something. No big news. No big news today. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck. No, I don't want to do that. Go back, go back, go back. My channel. I have 2 live streams. I don't know why. I am going to... This one needs to go away. So I am going to somehow figure that out. Your channel. Manage videos. I'm still kind of learning. This is all new to me. Live. Let's edit this. Let's go back. Edit title. What I want to do is this. No. Well, why did you do that? You silly freaking customization. Let's do this. Let's do this. Save changes. I want to delete the video. Studio. Monday, go to videos. Go to live content. Go here. Studio. No. I don't know. See, don't laugh at me. This is what happens when technology exceeds my ability. I get frustrated with it, and I just get to the point where I don't care anymore. No, this is the right video. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I did yesterday. It says I'm live twice, but I'm really not. I can only be in one place at one time. Edit video. Details, analytics, settings. Close. Edit options, undo, create. Alright, why do they make it so hard? Why isn't everything just simple and just says do this? I know, we'll just go private, unlisted, private, unlisted, done, save. That stream has now gone away. I'm the only one that can see it. There we go. So again, another quiet day. Another quiet day in the neighborhood. I'm going to get a water. So, email from Rachel O'Leary. I had emailed her. Was not sure if you were aware, but you got your fish geek on for the new minnows. How about this? 2 new species of freshwater goby fish discovered in Palawan, Philippines. She responded back yesterday and said, thank you. So we'll see. I have my suspicions. All right, who's here? Uh-oh. That was... Oh, here we go. It's okay. I have a link I have the link there and it will disappear eventually. Yeah, eventually. What is the largest fish that you would want if money and space and time was no factor? How about a paddlefish? That would be awesome to have, a paddlefish. I'd never figured out what Jacoby. My work right now is so busy. I actually logged in at 6:30 this morning because my managers and supervisors were like, "You did not complete your self-evaluation." And there was a deadline. It was supposed to be done by Friday. I didn't get it done until today. So I held up the entire company. So I logged in at 6:30 this morning, and there was 3 messages from people I'm working with to solve their problem. So of course, what do? I dive into solving the problems. And I didn't get to my review until 8 o'clock. I still don't know if I did it right or not. Oh, hello, Hippie John. I'm just hanging out. Nobody was broadcasting, at least on my list. So I decided to pop on. Oh, I know. So what was the largest fish that I could keep if money was not an object? It would be the American paddlefish. Haliodon spathula. It is a ray-finned fish closely related to sturgeons. Fossil records date back 125 million years. It's also referred to as the Mississippi paddlefish, spoon-billed cat, or spoonbill. It is the only living species in the paddlefish family. The other recent surviving member of this lineage is possibly the now extinct Chinese paddlefish, Cephalus gladius, endemic to the Yangtze River and Basin in China. Let's see. American paddlefish populations have declined dramatically, primarily because of overfishing, habitat destruction, and pollution. Poaching has also been a contributing factor. Naturally occurring American paddlefish populations have been extirpated, local extinction, from most of the peripheral ranges, which included New York, Maryland, Virginia, and Pennsylvania. The paddlefish has been reintroduced into the Allegheny, Monongahela, and the Ohio River systems. Let's see. How big do they get? Description. All right. They have a shark-like body. They average 4.9 feet in length, and they can weigh up to 60 pounds and live as long as 30 years. For most populations, the median age is 5 to 8 years, and the maximum age is 14 to 18. The age of the American paddlefish is best determined by dentary studies, a process which usually occurs on fish harvesting during snagging season, a popular sports feature. The problem with keeping them alive is that they are filter feeders, so you would need some really green water and pump in a lot of microorganisms into their water, much like you would if you were keeping sponges or sea fans. They have small undeveloped little eyes that are directed laterally. Females do not spawn every year, rather they spawn every second or third year. Males spawn more frequently, usually every year or every other year, beginning around age 7, some as late as age 9 or 10. American paddlefish begin their upstream spawning migration sometimes during the early spring. Some begin in late fall. The spawn on silt-free gravel bars that would otherwise be exposed to air or covered by shallow water where it not for the rises in the river and snow melts. Huh. They actually have the rostrum is, wow. So they're locally extinct in New York, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, North Carolina. They're endangered in Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Alabama, Texas, Oklahoma. Illinois and Nebraska are declining populations. They are stable in Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, and South Dakota. The other states, there is no available data. They use them for their roe. Paddlefish caviar. Zebra mussels. Let's see, are negatively affecting the American paddlefish populations. They are poached and overexploited. Paddlefish are also protected under CITES Convention on the International Trade in Endangered Species of Fauna and Flora. Although I did find about a year ago a breeder who you could buy them from. Buy a paddlefish. Jones Fish Hatcheries. They're $85 each. So there you go, you can buy them. The question is, are they legal? In these states, paddlefish fisheries are managed by seasons and bag limits to ensure sustained harvest. However, in some states, such as Wisconsin, Minnesota, paddlefish are protected from all forms of harvest, and it's illegal to snag or possess a paddlefish. So you'd probably have to investigate your state's ruling. Interesting. They are a cool looking fish. They get big. And for a nanofish, if money was not the limit, there was one I found. New nano fish. No. I should have bookmarked the article. Yeah, I think having a paddlefish would be pretty cool. Ugh. I gotta keep an eye on the messages. It's like 14 degrees outside, and I know he's gonna want to go out. I don't want to go outside. I'm really not looking forward to it. No dinner. If I'm lucky, you'll get Chinese. Why? Get Chinese. All right, messages. Call and text when this minute. Okay. Should be on. Agree. So there was an update to my tablet. It turns features off, so I don't know what the hell is going on. That was yesterday. Oh, hey, Eduardo. We're discussing everything and nothing. I was asked the question, what if money was no object, what fish would you keep? I decided on the paddlefish. And of course, technology and my lack of understanding and getting it to work. But tomorrow's payday, so I might be getting some new technology anyway. So I broadcast from a cell phone or a tablet because my computer, here we go. It's hard to see, but there's no webcam. I don't have a webcam, so I have no other choice. So I used the cell phone and I used my tablet. And let's see, this doesn't look straight. Put this on a tripod. And then maybe, right, we'll figure out the technology. I'm always calling my IT department because I lock myself out of the computer all the time. Because your password has to have one capital, one number, one special character. It can't be something you used in the last 3 years. So yeah, I'm always calling tech support. I need you to unlock my computer remotely. Is this not? What is happening? Oh, there we go. Flip, flip, flip. Are you gonna flip? Thank you. Oh, and the other thing I was discussing was I had geeked out Rachel O'Leary because I had informed her, well, she had came on, did a short video about some new minnows, mountain minnows that were found and recently described, but I know she has an affinity for Rhinogobius gobies, and I found an article that was only about, it was 8 days old, 17, 18, 19, 20, yesterday is 25th, 7, 8 days old, and they found 2 new species in the Philippines, of which I do have the article up here. 3 new species of freshwater gobies were also found in Japan, but that, October 2021. So there's 5 new species, October, November, December, January, and 5 new species of freshwater gobies in 3 months. One of the new species was found living in the Philippine archipelago. Oh, okay, so this is discussed as the same one. The names were inspired. Lentipus. They're really gorgeous little fish. Blues. One's a blue and a chocolate brown color. The other one's red. Reddish orange and blue. Wow. I want. Probably not available. The eggs of the palate are extremely high in demand as caviar. Yes, that's true. I was just discussing that. Yeah, and because of that, the fish are actually poached and they're exploited. Eric Wyrock, hello there. Just hanging out. Nothing was going on. I could take a picture of all this. Oh, too close. Error. Oh, I know why. because I took the card out to get some video off of it, that I shot of the Axelrod eyes. There you go. Oh, it turned off. Damn it. Play. I got the chat. There you go. It's not going to focus. My cell phone's not that great, but I'm excited. Tomorrow's payday, so I get to pay some bills. Get the credit cards back to zero again. What time? 4:40. Yeah, I think I'm only going to go to the max of another 10 or 15 minutes. Feed the dogs. Get them medicated. One's diabetic, but I've already said that. New goby species, new rainbow, new mountain minnows, new mountain minnows. Can't find the article. I can never find what I'm looking for. Oh, I know what I looked up. The tiniest fish in the world. And that turns out to be a dwarf minnow of the genus Paleocrypis. They live in low oxygen and high acidity waters. Oh. Interesting. 8 to 12 millimeters in length and resemble zebrafish larvae. They were discovered in 2006. Well, I don't know if you all heard, but Ozzy died today. I'm serious, Ozzy died. Let's see, I'll read the article. Where was it? I got it off of Drudge. Frogs regrow missing limbs in a lab study. Advances regenerative medicine. I can't talk. I was just on the phone all day. I'm a little hoarse today. Yep, Ozzy is dead at the age of 61. The gorilla was found dead in his pen at the Atlanta Zoo. He had been diagnosed with COVID-19. So I didn't quite lie. Ozzy is dead. However, the oldest gorilla that was ever in captivity was 64-year-old female gorilla at the Berlin Zoo, Fato. Ozzy is survived by 3 sons, 1 daughter, a granddaughter, and 2 great-grandchildren at the Atlanta Zoo. However, his lineage stretches across other zoos in both the US and Canada. Ozzy was the 3rd oldest gorilla in the world and helped the Zoo Atlanta Gorilla Care Team learn more about the treatment of geriatric gorillas, earning them accolades and praise for their expertise. Ozzy first arrived at the zoo in 1988, helping the Gorilla Care Team learn more about the treatment of geriatric gorillas. Credit the EPA. So there you go. Ozzy is dead. Frogs regrow missing limbs. Let's see what this says. Salamanders do it, so do starfish. Now, say I didn't know salamanders did. I knew starfish did because you can cut them and they grow back. Am I out of frame? Sorry. Scientists have shown that frogs can regenerate amputated limbs once their stumps have been treated with a multi-drug cocktail. Oh, so it's not natural. I don't know. If you're going to regrow something, then it had better be natural. I don't know about this. Oh, maybe I get to do one of my calls. Hold on. Hello?
Hello, this is Amy with Medical Services. You were recently recommended by a medical professional.
Sure I was. Goodbye. I don't need no drugs. I don't do any drugs. Let's see. CES, is there science? And there's an article on living in a simulation. See, once summer comes, I'll have all sorts of stuff. I'll be doing outdoor videos, doing my summer tubbing projects. So we'll follow that. That'll be upcoming. I have to decide how many tubs I'm going to do. Keep an eye on the weather. Wow, there's just nothing going on in the world. Let's see if there's anything in space. I know the Webb Space Telescope reached its point. Saturn's Death Star moon could have a secret underground ocean. Well, we kind of knew that. NASA's planet hunting mission finds 5,000 possible alien worlds in less than 4 years. Perseverance rover on Mars does the twist. Photos of Comet Leonard, which I tried to see, but it really wasn't worth it. Let's see, eBay has recommended some aquarium filters. Wow. There is a vintage Hearts aquarium filter. Let's check this puppy out. What? Oh, it's one of the old box filters with a bag of charcoal. Wow. It originally cost $1.
Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel.
Dental appointment. Yeah, no, I don't need that. That's for sure. Fluval fish tank filter, a C48020. Long life. What is this? Oh, a quick change filter. Oh, it hangs on the back of the tank. No motor, just siphons. So that's a nice. Is there? Oh no, I take that. Oh, it's done with an air pump. It's a hang-on filter that works via an air pump. Why do I not remember that one? But I know who would have one, and that would be my friend Carol. She'd have one in the basement. What else do they recommend? An old Supreme heater and a external Fluval 107 canister filter, $100. Not bad. What, scared of the dentist? So, a little story, health history here. Right here. Right, I'm going through an implant. So right now they got the implant is inside the bone. So they're waiting for the bone to go around the screw part. I can't show you a picture because I do have a picture. And so we're waiting, I think this month. And so for 8 weeks, so there's a recheck coming up beginning of March. He's going to reopen the gum, and then they put on a healing cap, so the gum will grow around, and then that gets healed up, and then they take, after about 8 to 12 weeks, they take that off, and then they're going to put in the tooth. So this thing is costing me a lot of money, but that's all right. I have prepared for it. And it was a tooth that was really underdeveloped, and the dentist had said, even in my teenage years, he says, you're going to lose that tooth. Because the roots on it, even though it was an adult tooth, actually had baby roots on it. So the tooth actually got abscessed, and so they said it needs to come out. And I had it it should have came out about 12 years ago, but we were treating it with antibiotics every time it got reflared, because my body is attacking itself. So it got flared up, and then it just opened up. It was draining, and I said, yeah, call the dentist. I want to come in, let's get it out. So I was ready. I didn't really want it out, but actually, I actually have that tooth. I saved it. Here it is. So this was the tooth that was in my mouth. That's it. And it was right here. And I did try to save it. You can see, it's hard to see, but if you see this line, everything up here is a polycarbonate crown. All of this is the roots. And what the dentist said was that these roots should have been about that much longer, and this one was underdeveloped, and it should have grown straight up, and it should have been, so the roots should have been up to here. They should have been longer, but they weren't. And as a teenager, the tooth was actually growing in this direction. It was actually in out here like this, and it was pushing on this tooth, and this tooth started going like this, and it wore away in here. So in my x-rays you could see a little dimple, and so then they put braces on. They actually lassoed this tooth, and through wire guiding they got it down, and then they gently pulled it down. So it was really a defective tooth. I was born with a bad tooth. I kept it. And then I was able, after I had my hip done, you get the ball, you get the socket in the ball in your hip, and it was my left, I'm trying to think, which side did I have done? I had my left side done first, and so when they cut the head off of the bone, right, so they dislocate you, they cut the ball part off, so now it's just flat, and then they pound this metal rod into your bone, right, so now it's a fake metal bone, and then they put you back together. This is a metal cup with a plastic interior, metal ball goes in together, so my hip works like that. Well, this portion of the bone, I was able to convince the surgeon he cut it in half, he put it into a jar, cleaned off some of the flesh, and then put it in a preservative. I then donated it to my high school, so I will be forever mortalized at the high school, and I know if the high school closes, all of those specimens that they have will go to another school, so I will be forever above ground, at least part of me. I tried to get when I had the other hip done, I tried to get that, but he said no. And I'm like, I don't understand, it's my bone. He said, yeah, but once we cut something out of you, it doesn't belong to you anymore. And it has to be disposed of, because it's considered hazardous waste. And I'm like, well, I'm not hazardous. I'm only hazardous when you get me drunk, but I haven't gotten drunk in a long time. So I will be forever mortalized. I collect weird stuff. I've got, now, this is my dog's. I got, unlike other dogs, she didn't swallow her baby teeth. So that's the first whisker that she ever lost. So I have that. And I can't hold it up. Yeah, I can. Let's see. You can see them. Those are her baby teeth. I got all her baby teeth. And her first whisker. Little unknown facts. I collect weird stuff. I was actually, because of this camera, all right, my camera, my good camera, I should put the lens back on. I was thinking about during the summer taking up a photographic study of roadkill. But for some reason, people think that's kind of weird. But did I show you the, here we go. I don't know how it got in here. I showed you that, right? I don't know where it came from. I'm thinking it came out of some dragon stone. It was stuck up inside one of the holes. So it's not, I don't even think it's a US native species. What time is it? 5 o'clock. Nothing's going on. Southington, February. Oh, see, I don't know. Why do they confirm appointments so far out? I'm just gonna say yes. And let's see what else. I got some of the best news because of COVID.
Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel.
Sorry, the messages are going back and forth. I don't have to go back to the office until March 1st. So I'm happy about that. I get to work home. So that'll be 2 years working from home. So I'm not looking forward to going back to the office at all. I really don't want to.
Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel.
Two-dimensional photography. Yes. Yeah, that's a given. Wanna meet me at Crowley? Oh, come on. I can. I need to heat the car. What time? I don't want to go out. Why are you making me go out? It's cold out there. I'm cold just sitting here. I had to turn off the ventless stove because we've only got 10% of the propane left, so I'm holding it. I'm holding it, saving it. I have to go out. I don't want to go out. Because if we go out, so that means he's going to need my car tomorrow. But that's all right, I work from home. So I think this stream is going to come to an end fairly soon. Let's see what the answers are. www, I got to what? I was going to see, how much money will I have tomorrow? Oh, wrong. Wrong. Log in.
Priority 1 message.
Now, bring extra key fob.
Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel.
Okay, let me start. Oh my god. Need to log out of work so far behind. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I need to go pick up someone at the car dealership. So I'm gonna call this a wrap, and that's it. So not much more I can say. I need more topics. So with that, I wish you all the best. I wish you a good night. Go find some new music and enjoy.